to state the item numbers that you wish to speak on. You will have 1 minute to speak on one agenda item or 2 minutes to speak on two agenda items. Do not hang up. Stand by until you are called on to speak.
Por favor, presione 1 y luego 0 para realizar un comentario público. No presione 1 y luego 0 por segunda vez o será eliminado de la fila. Cuando escuche su nombre, esté preparado para indicar el número o número de artículos sobre los que desea hablar. Por favor, también indique si desea proporcionar comentarios en general. Tenga en cuenta que la línea permanecerá en silencio hasta que empiece la junta. Por favor, no desconecte su llamada y espere hasta que su nombre sea anunciado. Gracias.
If you have not already done so, please press 1, then 0 for public comment. Please note, if pressed a second time, you will be removed from the queue. When you are called to speak, please be prepared to state the item numbers that you wish to speak on. You will have 1 minute to speak on one agenda item or 2 minutes to speak on two agenda items. Do not hang up. Stand by until you are called on to speak.
Por favor, presione 1 y luego 0 para realizar un comentario público. No presione 1 y luego 0 por segunda vez o será eliminado de la fila. Cuando escuche su nombre, esté preparado para indicar.
Good morning. That was a nice event yesterday.
I thought it was just great. Holly and I stayed all the way to the end for the very last award.
Oh.
And, you know, everybody is so grateful. And it's like reading memoirs, little memoirs, you know, where you hear about people and it's like, oh, my gosh, they've done so much. They're so wonderful. I thought it went off really well.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry I had to leave. I had an interview with some group that's, worried about our moratorium.
Oh, I know. They're also demanding, you know. It's like, I've got 6 members. You have to come be interviewed by us, you know.
True.
Happy Tuesday, all. Good morning. Good to see everybody.
Happy Tuesday.
Ready to rock and roll? Well, maybe rock. I don't know yet about the roll part.
All right, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the special closed session meeting of the LA County Board of Supervisors, as I fight with my mask there, which is being held remotely. And today is Tuesday, May 10th, 2022. We'll take roll call to confirm attendance. Supervisor Salim.
Here.
Supervisor Kuehl.
Here.
Supervisor Hahn. Here. Supervisor Barger.
Here.
Phaedra Davenport, Chief Executive Officer.
Present.
Don Harrison, Acting County Counsel.
Present.
And Celia Zaval, Executive Officer.
Here.
Thank you all. We'll now take public comment. Executive Officer, please read the call-in information that was also provided on the agenda and explain the speaking rules to those members of the public who have called in to address the board.
Thank you, Madam Chair. As indicated on the agenda, members of the public wishing to offer public comment should call 877-692-8955 and use participant code number 133-6503. To repeat, please call 877-692-8955 and use participant code number 133-6503. Do not call that number if you only want to listen to the meeting. To listen only, please call 877-873-8017 and follow the instructions. Based on the limited number of calls received during special closed session meeting, a total of 5 minutes will be allocated to the public portion of the meeting. Each person will have 1 minute to speak on the closed session items. We will continue to accept written comments that come in during the meeting, which will become part of the record. When speaking on the agenda items, you must be on topic. Our goal is to get through as many speakers as we can. If you're not speaking on a topic, or if we cannot tell if you're speaking on an agenda item, you will get one warning from County Counsel or the Chair. If you do not immediately or clearly get on topic, or if you stray off topic again, You will forfeit the rest of your time, and the chair will move to the next speaker. Please note that if you're also listening to the board meeting on a computer or speakerphone, you will need to turn down the volume on those devices as soon as the moderator calls on you. If you do not turn down the volume, there will be an echo. Moderator, may we have the first speaker, please?
Our first participant is Genavive Cabrielle. You have 1 minute. Please state which item you'll be addressing today. Please begin.
Dr. Cabrielle, your line is open. Please begin.
Yes, Dr. Genavive Cabrielle. I will speak on CS1 and CS2. As usual, it's not enough information for us to really know what's going on, especially about the department head. It would be great if we knew, who was being assessed. Anyway, I loved seeing all of you yesterday. That was great, and I hope to really see you much more next time. And I hope you open the board again soon. Take care. Have a good day. Nice week. Bye.
Thank you. Next speaker, please.
Our next participant is Preven. You have 1 minute. Please state which item you'll be addressing today. Please begin.
Thank you. I'll address, the three little items sitting in that tree. First of all, my heart goes out to the county family. This is a tough time, but I know it's going to work out. If we look back to the Blue Ribbon Commission's recommendation number 1 to create a county entity and identify a county leader, the coalition of county unions is a leader, and they've done so much that there's no chance that those precautionary, nasty statements like, we're going to look into amending any contract and getting rid of augmenting the existing rates and doing all the things that the county unions want to have done, the board is ready to do if the county unions leave them in the lurch. But the county unions won't leave them in the lurch because the county unions are people and they want to get back to work. So I look forward to all that. In the meantime, I think you have to come back to meeting regularly. These sneaky meetings don't help our transparency and access ideas, Sheila. For example, 5 minutes based on previous meetings that you've hammered down to nothing. Poor Genevieve and I and others who pay really try, but the rest of the county also has things to say. I really urge you.
Your time has expired. May we have the next speaker, please?
Our next participant is Roy Humphreys. You have 1 minute. Please state which item you'll be addressing today. Please begin.
I'll be speaking on CS2 here. As to department heads, Joe Gaydosh, Baldwin Park roads due to the Otterbein, that's determination, Otterbein fiasco. James Yang in the Public Works there, and his supervisor or department head for the Desire Mosquito-Geddon. Alex Garcia in regional planning for failure of code enforcement. But we want to elevate Francisco Rico of Trees to the head of one of those departments. We just had a recent interaction with him, and it was sterling performance there. And that also the head of the homeless activity situation must be replaced because he's failed to have you implement the campsites for the transients and quote homeless that is so essential to any success in this, especially what we've gone through here and in other areas. We're all being plagued by this. Thank you.
Your time has expired. May we have the next speaker, please?
As a reminder to address the board, if you have not done so already, please press 1 then 0 at this time. Do not press 1 and 0 a second time or you'll be removed from the queue.
We will now hear the Spanish interpretation of this reminder.
Como recordatorio, para dirigirse a las supervisoras, si aún no lo ha hecho, presione 1 y luego el 0 en este momento. No presione 1 y 0 por segunda vez, porque será eliminado de la fila.
Thank you. May we have the next speaker, please?
Madam Chair, there are no other speakers in queue to address the board.
Thank you very much. Hearing that there are no additional speakers in queue and our time for public speakers has ended, we want to thank all of those who called in. If you were unable to provide comments, you may submit written comments as indicated on the agenda. We'll continue to accept all written comments that come in during the meeting, which will become a part of the official record of today's meeting. That concludes public comments. Executive Officer, please read us into closed session.
In accordance with Brand Act requirements, notice is hereby given that the Board of Supervisors will convene in special closed session to discuss CS1, conference with legal counsel regarding anticipated litigation, CS2, department head performance evaluation, and CS3, conference with labor negotiator Phoenix Davenport and designated staff, as indicated on the posted agenda. Thank you.
So it's already up in here? Yeah.